Hello guys, welcome to Jam Tutors Foundation, and in today's video we'll be treating a different topic captioned grammar. So today's topic is captioned what? Grammar. Now oftentimes you've sat for different English examinations and you are being tested on aspect of lexis and also what? Structure. So let's know how English language works. So English language is divided into two areas. English language is divided into two areas. We have lexis, we have what? Structure. Right? We have lexis and we have what? Structure. Under lexis, we have topics like synonyms, antonyms, right? These are the topics under what? Lexis. Under structure, we have topics such as concord. Okay, so I want you to understand this. In every English language examination you sit for, if you don't know the area in which the question is being drawn out from, or if you don't know the topic under each area, believe you me, the answer to that question is not yours. So in every English language examination you sit for, you should be able to state, oh, this question is from lexis, or this question is from what? Structure. Or you can be able to say that this question is from lexis and the topic is what? Synonym or antonym. Or you should be able to say that the question is from structure and the topic is what? Concord. So if you're not able to know the aspect of English language and the topic under each aspect the question is being drawn out from, the answer to that question is not yours. So each item, that is each word in English language is termed a lexical item or an item of lexis. So a language, basically English language, is predicated on a system of rules or relationship between words. Now for example, let's say Richard, this is a noun. She, it's a pronoun. Right? Go, it's a verb. Beautiful, it's an adjective. Right? Quickly is an adverb. Oh is an interjection. Under, it's a preposition. Right? And it's a conjunction. right? So each of these words are referred to as what? Lexical item or an item of lexis. I believe you understood my explanation now. So each of these words, each noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, interjection, preposition, and what? Conjunction is referred to as what? Lexical word. Okay, so having known that, these are the areas that you are likely to be tested in a English language examination on lexics. So one of those areas is appropriate use of word. It is called diction. Take note of this. I told you guys that if you don't know the topic in English language that the question is being set from, that is where you start feeling what? The question. So it is very important you know the topic the question is being what? Set from. So the second area is similar words. Similar what? Similar words, which is also known as what? Synonyms. Right? That is the area, second area. The third area is word opposites. It is known as what? Antonyms. So the fourth area you'll be tested is the company that words keep, which is called what? Collocation. And the fifth area is the meaning of words. Semantics. Right? That's the fifth area you'll be tested. Then the sixth area is similar sounding words. Homophones. The seventh area is words with multiple meanings. Polysemy. Right. So basically, these are the 7 areas that you'll be tested in any English language examination you sit on lexis. Appropriate use of word, which is called diction. Similar words, synonyms, right? Word with opposite words, meaning antonyms. The company that words keep. Collocation. The meaning of words. Semantics. Similar sounding words, homophones, and words with multiple words meaning. Okay, so that is why it is very important. It is very important that you don't regard your dictionary as the final authority or the final means of you getting the meaning of word. Leave your dictionary aside. Don't use your dictionary all time in looking for the meaning of what? Words. Make sure you check the context in which that word is being used. Thereafter, from that context, you should be able to deduce the meaning of each of those words. Alright. Structure refers to a definite, organized rule of a language that is being used in joining lexical items together. Definite, organized, rule of the language that is being used to join lexical items together. So remember we said that each individual word in a language is referred to as what? Lexical items. So the rule, the laws that governs bringing these items together, one or more items, lexical items together to form a language is what is being referred to as what? Structure. So in an English language examination on structure, it is the examiner's quest to know if you really know the rule binding two words together in a sentence. So the examiner will test you on the rules, the laws that govern the combination of what? Lexical items together in a sentence. So that's what basically structure is all about. So the questions might be in this format. Many a boy know or knows her, right? This would be the option. So they are asking you if you know the rules to use here. If you would say many a boy know her, or you would rather say many a boy knows her. So there is no way you can get the answer to this question if you don't know the rules governing the arrangement or the combination of what? These lexical items. Alright. How to determine the topics of a question? Like in your examination, your English exam, how would you know the topic from which the question is being drawn out from? This is the simple way to know. So if you are being asked a question, you should be able to examine grammatically the place where the dash falls. Okay, for instance, if you have a question like many a dash slash dash hat. This is the question. So how would you know where this topic, this question is being drawn, the topic from which this question is being drawn outwards from? Now, let's look for the elements of what this sentence. Remember, I told us in our previous class that we have four elements: the subject, we have the predicator, we have the complement, and we have the adjunct. Right? So these are the elements of what? A sentence. So we'll look out for these elements one after the other. So here, the subject, you ask yourself, who performs the action? Who performs the action? So you can see, many a dash. So the subject, it's lying in one of what? The dash. Many a dash. Many a. Who performs the action, or what are they talking about? So it's supposed to fall here, dash. Because they're going to give you what? An option. Like A, student. B, student. Slash no. Slash knows. Okay? So many a dash dash ha. Who performs the action? You can see many a student. One of the gap lies what? In the subject what? Space. Okay? And then followed by what? the second what? Dash. The second dash, you can find out that no is the position of the second dash, and no is a verb, which is what? The predicator. So this question is based on the relationship between the subject and what? The verb predicator. So that's how you look out for what? The topic. So now you now ask yourself, which topic do they discuss the relationship between the subject and the verb? From there you get the answer, and once the topic is known, this question is just a trash, okay, for you to just answer, right? So this is basically how to determine the topic from which a question is being what? Drawn out from. So in our subsequent class, we'll treat the topics under what? Concord. Like this now, the topic is under structure, okay, and under structure we have topics like what? Concord, right? Concord. And Concord is a system of rules. There are so many rules that governs the combination of different lexical items to form a meaningful word sentence. So in our subsequent class, we are going to learn the rules on Concord and what Concord is what all about. Alright guys, I believe you learned something. If there is any question you have, make sure you ask your questions in the comment section and we are going to respond to your questions. See you in our next